You make yourself right at home, Mr. Messina.
Victor, don't even make me sick.
Where's your own wife?
Look, I'm not doing anything I gotta hide from Brittany.
If you don't mind, I'd like to speak to my wife alone.
Yeah, I was just gonna go outside and clear my head.
What's going on here?
I gotta tell you, Christine, I'm impressed.
About what?
Not only did you get that judge to grant bail, you got him to set it low so I could scrape it together.
Well, there's no reason to believe that you were a flight risk.
You think not? Listen to that assistant DA tell you, you'd think I was public enemy #1, wouldn't you?
I'm sure that was Weber's doing.
No doubt. Can I buy you coffee? It's the least I can do to repay you for springing me from the lockup.
Actually, if you don't mind, I'd rather skip the coffee and get down to business.
Transcript of Phyllis's visit with Dominic Hughes.
Unfortunately, while it will probably exonerate Phyllis, it's only going to make you look guiltier than you already do.
I know. I've been giving that a lot of serious thought.
Well, now that bail's no longer an issue, it's up to you. Do you want to leap in and help Phyllis? Or do you want to hold off and protect yourself?
Cassie is never going to get her homework done if you keep telling her all these fantastic stories about Africa.
Look at it this way, Sharon. Cassie's working on geography. I gave her a bonus lecture.
Well, I don't know if Cassie's teacher's going to look at it that way.
Well, that's their loss.
Hey,
Oh, hi, hun.
man, it is good to see you. I'm glad you're back.
Good to see you, Nick.
I wish I could have come by sooner. I hear your stories are pretty incredible.
Oh, yeah, we were just talking about his stories.
Well, you can stick around and tell me about it, especially now that you're working here.
I guess you guys don't know. Today's my last shift.
My favorite angel.
Wait a minute, I thought you said the snowflake was your favorite.
It is. My favorite snowflake. This is my favorite angel.
Oh, of course. Thank you for clarifying that for me.
Actually, they're all my favorite.
Abby, these are called heirloom ornaments. Do you know what that means?
They're old?
Yes, they're old, and they're very special. They've been in my family for a long time.
Since you were my age?
Even before then.
Probably since Uncle Jack was your age. I know it's hard to believe Uncle Jack was ever your age.
Every year, I put them out along with all the other ornaments. But this year, you and I are going to do it together. Come here. We're going to decorate the whole house, you and me.
Oh, that sounds like fun, doesn't it?
Uh-huh. Can I help pick out a Christmas tree?
Bet we're going to get the biggest, fattest tree we can find. What do you think of that?
Wow.
Yes, I still can't get over it, John. It's just so amazing. Having a thing like that right at your fingertips.
That's rather amazing.
Oh.
Well, Abby.
Hi, cutie.
Hi, Grandpa. Hi, Gloria.
I don't appreciate your tone. It's insulting.
Don't you give me that nonsense. You don't think a man has a right to know why the hell his wife is in his own living room hugging another man?
Can you just trust that it's nothing illicit?
What was this
Stop
about?
asking me. If you must know, we were talking about the wedding gift that I'm giving Bobby and Brittany.
What damn wedding gift are you talking about?
I'm paying for the renovation of their condo so they can move into their home.
If you lost all of him, Mom, so what? What do you mean you're paying for the renovation of his condo? What are you talking about?
Victor, I owe it to him.
What do you mean you owe it to him? What do you owe to him? This sounds more ludicrous by the minute. What hold does this man have over you?
All right, I will tell you. Bobby is the key to everything that I have been going through these past few months.
What do you mean he's the key?
The brother of the little boy that I killed, Joshua Casson, it's Bobby. Bobby Marcino is Charlie Casson.
Well, hello, you two.
Hey, Bradley. How are you?
I'm fine, thanks. Just came by to pick up Abby.
Great.
Hi.
Hi yourself, cutie pie. Have you ever seen that neat little gizmo your grandpa has in his car?
Which one?
It's, well, you push this button and there's this real live person who talks to you.
About what?
Oh, all kinds of things. Where you can find the nearest Italian restaurant or gas station or whatever. You can even make phone calls with it, and it'll open your car doors if you lock your keys inside. I mean, it is the most incredible thing. What's it called again, John?
OnStar.
Yeah, OnStar.
All right, Pumpkin, we better hit the road. What do you want for dinner?
Orange chicken.
Hey, that's crazy. You had chicken last night. Remember we had Chinese?
I want it again. Please, Daddy.
Well...
We have tons of leftovers. Feel free.
You sure?
Yeah. We'll make a bag up.
All right, I'll give you a hand.
So, like Chinese, huh?
Uh-huh.
Boy, me too. Especially egg rolls. They're my downfall.
What do you mean?
I mean, they're fattening, because they're fried. Not that you have to worry about that yet.
And neither do you, madam.
Oh. Aren't you sweet? A liar, but sweet.
I also like fortune cookies.
Oh, you do? Well, so do I, but I think I like almond cookies better. Except you don't get those funny little sayings with them. What's the matter, sweetie? You look so serious.
How come you wear so much makeup?
What do you mean this is your last shift? You just started working here.
Yeah, I know. Look, I'm sorry. I guess Trevor didn't tell you.
This is the first I've heard of it. It's just kind of a shock, Malcolm. The coffee house seemed like the perfect place for you. And you're so great with people, especially kids. I was just noticing that a few minutes ago in the office.
It was the stories they were digging, Sharon, not me.
Are you kidding? Cassie and Noah were practically spellbound by your stories. It's like you have this special gift when it comes to young people.
Malcolm, you're not leaving because of what happened between your brother and me, are you?
Neil told me he quit his job, but he's a grown man. That's his business.
Then you two talked about it.
I heard there were some issues between you two, but my moving on's got nothing to do with that.
Well, if you don't mind my asking, what does it have to do with?
Let's just say it's hard to come back to a place where everybody's got used to you being dead. I got some things I gotta sort out, that's all.
Malcolm? Hey, I thought your stories were really cool, so I decided to do my geography project on Kenya. But I need some more information. I was wondering if you could help me.
Yeah, of course I can. Let's go.
It's your decision. But if you ask me, it's time to start thinking about yourself.
I have always felt extremely guilty that Phyllis ever became involved in this whole sordid mess. I'm not about to just abandon her now.
I'm not suggesting that. But I have to ask, what's the rush?
Abby, honey, that's kind of a personal question to ask, isn't it?
I'm sorry.
No, sweetie, don't be. It's okay.
Listen, I'm gonna run upstairs a minute, okay?
Okay. Whew. Why do I wear so much makeup? Let me see, how am I going to answer that one? Well, just between us girls, maybe it's because I'm getting older. And when you get to be my age, you use more makeup.
Mommy wears makeup.
Yeah, but your mommy's a lot younger and prettier than I am, sweetie. She doesn't need as much camouflage.
What's that?
Well, it's like when you're trying to hide something, throw focus. You won't understand any of this until you're older, sweetie, but see, on the inside, I still feel exactly like I did when I was younger. So I guess I still try to look like that, and so I put on lip gloss and blush and eyeshadow, sometimes maybe a little too much. Because, see, when I see color, I think young, happy, and pretty. Does any of that make sense? Does? Come here. Ooh, hugs.
And you know this for a fact?
Bobby told me himself.
When did Bobby tell you himself?
We were at the club one night and he was talking about his childhood. He was born right here in Genoa City. His father was a professor. And he moved the family to Cleveland after Bobby's older brother disappeared.
Hold on for a minute. You told me a little while ago that you were certain Brad Carton was this Charlie Casson.
I know I was wrong about Brad.
And you're sure you're not seeing what you want to see?
He told me outright his birth name was Charles Robert Casson. He is the man I've been looking for. He's the brother of the boy I killed. His whole family was destroyed after this. His mother was so depressed she couldn't even get out of bed. His father became an alcoholic. My father had been drinking and was behind the wheel when his parents were killed in a car accident in Ohio, and then Bobby was shipped off to live with some aunt and uncle in New York. They were the Marcinos. The uncle didn't like having him around. He made it very clear. Can you imagine how painful that must have been for him? His whole life would have been completely different if it hadn't have been for me.
You can stay late tonight, right, bud? Not a problem. Thanks.
Okay, so the Maasai, they're the herders that you talked about, right?
In
Red robes.
there you go. See?
Thanks.
You're
great.
welcome. Good job.
See? I told you you had a special gift for teenagers.
All right, Sharon, you got me. Guess I'm just a sucker for the kids, right? Look, they're just starting to see the world as it is, you know? Good, the bad. They're not stuck in their ways like most of us. You know, they get excited about things. They got ideas.
Well, it sounds like you've given this a lot of thought.
Which is interesting because you don't have any kids of your own.
Well, technically, maybe, but I like to think of Olivia's boy Nate as my son.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend you.
No, you didn't. You didn't. Look, I should probably get back to work.
You sure? I mean, Sharon and I can cover for you if you want to take off.
Really, if you would, that'd be great. I'll just go fill out my timesheet.
Not a problem. Hey, thanks again and good luck.
Christine, I can completely understand your concern for me. Truly, but every day we keep this to ourselves, Phyllis is stressing for no good reason.
So you're worried about how she's gonna feel about you when she learns that you could have saved her a lot sooner?
Yeah. We're still together. I think we are.
Okay, but she's innocent. We have the proof. It's not like she's ever gonna be convicted of anything. We would never let it go that far.
She's someone I love. The idea of causing her any undue pain is very difficult for me.
Just please keep this in mind. Once the cat is out of the bag, there is no way the DA will even consider dropping your case.
Do you actually think he might have otherwise?
The evidence is murky. It's not clear who attacked whom first. But once Glenn Richards reads that transcript and sees that Dominic Hughes was ready to apologize to you, while you're being portrayed by your closest confidant as some violent, angry man who's hell-bent on revenge,
What you're saying is it's open and shut at that point.
It is my very strong advice to keep quiet for now. In the meantime, I have to get to work. Try and figure out how I'm going to prove your innocence.
Pardon me. Can I get a coffee?
You know, actually, I just clocked out. Yeah, I wouldn't want you to think you're getting lousy service.
Thank you. That's Phyllis. Brother, you know, maybe we shouldn't talk about Phyllis.
You still blaming her for the trouble you got her into?
Who are you? Where'd you come from? And why you keep coming at me like I slapped your granny? I don't know you. And you don't have the first clue what's going on here, so please, lighten up on the accusations.
Look, all I know is she got arrested for attempted murder and Lord knows what else because she tried to help you.
Against my wit.
Watch yourself.
Phyllis did some very stupid things, one of which got me arrested. We are in this together. We are trying to get out. Would you like to help, brother? Put a cap on the testosterone and keep your silly comments to yourself.
Damon, oh my gosh. Hey, Malcolm, baby. Oh, I can't believe that you were released. I was worrying about you.
I was worrying about you, too. Thank you for your concern.
So, what's going on here? I could cut the tension with a knife.
Nah, no tension. We were just being silly, right, brother?
Okay. Actually, I was hoping that you two could be friends. But...
What you doing here?
Listen, I just had a very interesting conversation with my attorney. I want to talk to you about it.
Absolutely. You want to go out on the patio?
Sure. Is this better?
That's fine. What's up?
What's up is Michael thinks Christina's hiding evidence.
He said that?
Yeah. He thinks it's something that could help me but harm you. What is it?
Bye, sweetie. I'll call you tomorrow after school.
Bye, Mommy. Bye, Grandpa.
Bye-bye, honey.
Oh, close the door. It's freezing out there. Oh, wouldn't be almost Christmas if it weren't. Here.
Well, thank you, honey. Oh, you know, you and Brad shouldn't be getting along. Fine.
What choice do we have?
Well, I meant, you know, situation could be difficult.
Yeah, it's awkward at times.
I'm sure, but you're both handling it very civilly.
Well, we're doing our best. You know, for Abby's sake. If you have to be separated, I guess it's going as well as can be expected.
Ah, I see the decorations are out.
I thought it was time we brought them down from the attic.
Wow, there's a lot. They're really fabulous. I was just asking your father at dinner where the Christmas things were.
Oh?
Yeah, I just love Christmas. It's my absolute favorite time of year.
Oh, really? Well, I just happen to see that glow all over your face when you say that.
Oh, I'm warning you, John. Look out, I'm like a little kid. Can't wait to get my hands on this place and really do it up right.
But why are you assuming responsibility for things that guy has done?
Bobby would have had a mother and father who loved him. He would have had an older brother to look up to. He would have been part of a family. But I destroyed all of that. He never had a chance. He has spent his whole life thinking he didn't have family. You, of all people, know what that feels like.
Does he know any of this?
No, I haven't said anything. I don't know if I should. Now, do you understand why I feel the need to help him in any way I can?
But money is not going to solve any of this problem.
Maybe not. But more and more, I wonder if I'm going to have any peace unless I tell him the truth.
Watch it!
I'm sorry. I didn't even see you coming. You all right?
I'm fine. Forget it.
You sure you're okay?
Positive.
Hey, lady, wait a minute. Wait. What are you doing out here all by yourself? You know, this park can be dangerous.
The dangers of a city park don't worry me.
Maybe they should. You know you're shivering, right?
It's my fault for not wearing something warmer. I just wanted to take a walk, get some air, and meditate. Didn't realize how cold it was.
Well, then you're obviously not from around here. Look, why don't you just put this on for a minute, all right?
What about you?
I got something in my back. Look, you're freezing. I don't bite. Here. All right?
It's warm. Thanks.
Don't mention it. You came all the way out here just to meditate?
There's something I need to take care of in Genoa City. I've been procrastinating.
So it's not something you're looking forward to?
No, it isn't.
So, I had a little visit with my father before I came here. He's not too thrilled that I let Neil resign.
Did he try to pull rank?
Actually, no. He is going to let me run the company.
Wow. Honey, that is such a big step up from running this place.
Yeah, but it's the same idea, you know. It's a place of my own. I can manage my own way. And it's crazy to think that with us both working, we're going to be able to keep our hand in the day-to-day operations of this place and Milwaukee.
Yeah, we definitely need to get some help because I don't like the idea of the kids having to do their homework in the office when they should be at home.
And we should all be at home, especially nights. You know, we need someone that we can trust on the financial end. Maybe lure them in with some equity down the line.
Well, I hope you find him soon, or her, because, you know, as much as I love this place, I really miss just being at home at night and relaxing with my family.
Me too.
When you say do it upright, what does that mean?
You know, deck the halls, like that. Gotta make sure Santa doesn't miss us.
So you just assumed that you'd be doing the decorating this year?
Well, I am the lady of the house now, Ashley. And I have such fabulous plans for this place.
Usually I do the decorating every year. And I already told Abby that she and I would do it together, kind of a mother-daughter thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I want the holidays to be extra special for my little girl this year. For reasons that I'm sure I don't have to talk to you about.
Well, maybe you should talk to me about them, since we both obviously want the same thing.
Which is to make this house as magnificent as possible. I think that would be wonderful.
Oh, I knew you would, my darling.
You know what they say about too many cooks?
No, Ashley, what is it they say?
Look, I am saying, ladies, I do not see any reason why we can't all be involved in pitching in with the decorations. Now, do either of you?
Well, I just want our first Christmas together to be so perfect. It's been forever since I've been able to celebrate the holidays the way I like, and I can tell you for a fact I've never had such gorgeous things to decorate with. Oh, I can just picture it. Christmas Eve, the house all sparkly and shimmering. A big, beautiful Christmas tree. May sound old hat to you, Ashley, but to me, well, it's almost like a fantasy.
I don't doubt that.
You know, Christmas has always been very special around here. The whole family. Which reminds me,
What,
Stephen and Ben, your sons, what are their plans for the holiday?
I know having Bobby here is an imposition, but I'm begging you to please just go along with me and make him and Brittany feel welcome. Please.
I realize you're carrying this burden around with you. But why the hell didn't you come to me to talk about it? I'm your husband.
Well, Victor, when I discovered this, you weren't around. How do you expect us to communicate if you're not here?
That's another matter you and I need to discuss.
What?
But I think you and I should try to reconnect. How the hell can we do that when strangers are in the house?
I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut this short, but I have a headache. I have to take some aspirin.
Phyllis, I really have no idea how Christine is planning to handle my defense.
Damon, don't jerk me around here. I mean, don't do that after everything we've gone through.
Who's jerking you around? I don't think I can appreciate your tone.
My tone? What? I'm sorry, it's really stressful, isn't it, for both of us? Okay. I could see that Christine would try to persuade you to keep your mouth shut and not tell me anything. But you have to remember how much that woman hates me.
Hate is a rather extreme word, don't you think?
No, I don't. Listen, it would be her fondest wish that I rot in prison. No one's gonna convict you, Damon.
You can guarantee that, can you?
Yes, I can. Dominic killed your only son in cold blood. That's tragic. Me, on the other hand, the DA is gonna dredge up every single thing I've done in my past. I'm screwed.
Then why do you keep making things worse?
Okay. All right, listen. I know what I did was sort of impulsive, and I'm sorry that it landed you in jail, okay? I'm sorry about that. I take full responsibility, okay? So I wouldn't be surprised if you never spoke to me again.
Well, we both know that ain't never gonna happen.
So just tell me what it is. What is this evidence? Is it something forensic? Some forensic evidence or a surprise witness? Just tell me.
This isn't good. You can't just show up and work me for information.
I'm not doing that. I'm not working you at all.
I would love to believe that. I would love to believe that, but after everything that has happened, I'm not sure I can trust the word that comes out of your mouth.
Does that work for you?
Thanks.
You're welcome. So, you came all the way to town to do something you really don't want to do.
That's right.
You want to talk about it?
Not really.
Okay, suit yourself.
You from around here?
Not anymore.
You used to be.
Yeah, that's right.
You came from where?
Africa, actually.
You're kidding.
No, I'm not.
I just came from Africa.
No, you didn't.
True. I was there several years, working with a relief organization.
And where might that be?
Tanzania.
Okay. I know Tanzania. I didn't make it that far, but I heard the need is really great there.
The need is overwhelming there. So many pictures I can't get out of my mind.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Where were you?
I spent most of my time in northeastern Kenya.
Very dangerous.
No idea. Well, then again, maybe you do. I traveled around a little bit before I came back to the States, but I don't know if that was such a good idea.
Coming back? Why did you?
I thought there was something I needed to take care of.
And did you?
No.
All this stuff you got.
Yeah, I'm actually on my way out of town.
What about your unfinished business?
I guess it's unfinished. Makes us even, right?
Yeah. Right. I'm hungry. Can I get something to eat? If you're not in too much of a rush.
You know, I should probably just get a move on.
Wherever you're going, it'll still be there. Won't it? Come on. I'm in a strange town. I'm lonely. And I'm not too shy to admit it. Besides, I still got your jacket.
Yes, you do. And we wouldn't want the young lady to freeze, now would we? Okay, yeah. Let's get something to eat. Lead the way.
Your sons live in town, right, Gloria?
Yes, but I almost never see them.
Well, you and my dad had dinner with them once that I know of.
Well, your father got to see exactly how they treat me.
Well, sweetheart, listen, you just know that those boys are always welcome here. Well, perhaps they could come by some evening when we're all together. And certainly for Christmas.
Well, John,
That's a shame that you don't get along with your own children.
let's just say that we've had our differences.
Honey, what better time than the holidays to work through your differences?
I agree with you, Dad. I would be so interested in meeting your kids.
Well, we'll see.
No, not a we'll see. I'll go get the calendar. We'll pick out a day.
No, please, let's not go to a lot of fuss.
It's not fuss. It's Christmas. We're family.
Ashley, dear, I'm sure you mean well, but...
Look, it's getting rather late. Let's just give it some thought, okay? And you just know that the invitation is always open, okay?
You're making it sound like I'm conspiring against you.
I have no way of being certain that you're not.
You're the one with something to hide, not me. But I guess since you gave up your Zen attitude and all your green tea, you only care about protecting yourself.
Phyllis, you came up with that whole ludicrous undercover fiasco without so much as warning me.
I never would have had to do that if you didn't decide to be the last samurai.
Perhaps I should have stood back and let Dominic shoot you. Would you have liked that better?
Perhaps you should have.
I'm sorry. You're making me so angry.
Let me tell you something. Ever since you told me about Elias, I have put your needs before mine. Everything I did was to protect you.
I know that. And ever since then, you have acted like I am incapable of making my own decisions about my life.
That's not true.
It's not?
No.
You were the one who decided I shouldn't go to Georgia myself.
I decided that because I was afraid you would resort to violence if Dominic Hughes got paroled.
Look, why are we debating this? Phyllis, you're a loose cannon. As a result, you have drawn a line in the sand. You have forced us to separate our interests. There is a rift between us. It's your fault. It's not mine.
You want to play it that way? Is that what you want to do? You're hiding something from me. I know you are. Whatever it is, Michael and I are going to find out. Count on it.
You know, I don't think you have any idea the effect you have on people. How much pain you cause when you leave this family, when you leave me. You just don't have a clue what that does.
I think you and I need to talk, Mr. Messina.
Yeah, I got a pretty good idea what you want to say.
I don't think you do.
She's a no-nonsense nanny. Jo Frost, Super Nanny, gets to work on Kids Out of Control. All new on 9 tonight at 7:30. Coming up next on 9, Entertainment Tonight, followed by High Five.
Join us again for the young and the restless.